All right, folks. I think I get it, but let me see. I read it. So you don't, do you have a lease with this gentleman, Mr. Edwards? No. I see on the complaint you allege that you gave him a 60-day notice. I take it he moved in on a gratuitous tenancy, and then you've since given him a notice. When did you give him the 60-day notice?
Back in October.
Okay. All right. And you filed this here back on December 29th. Okay. You're not looking for any money. So let me turn it to Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards, did you have a written lease with Miss Cassiano?
No, I did not.
All right. Any money that you had been paying her?
No, I haven't been paying her any money. We had an agreement back in August that I would maintain the utilities.
Okay. All right. So tell me what's going on. Why are we still there? Mr. Edwards?
Oh, it's on me. Okay, I apologize.
You're the defendant, man.
Yeah.
He said she gave you 60-day notice. Did she give you this?
All right, guys, let's get straight into this because this situation, it's already messy from the jump. We've got a courtroom, a property dispute, and two people who clearly didn't think things through. The judge starts breaking it down. No lease, no written agreement, nothing official tying this man, Mr. Edwards, to the home. Now, the woman claims she gave a 60-day notice back in October, but here's the twist. He says he never received anything. No mail, no proof, nothing. Already, we've got a classic, he said. She said situation unfolding. And the judge? He's not here for confusion. He's trying to figure out one simple thing. Why is this man still living in a house that isn't his, without paying rent, and without any legal agreement backing him up?
I don't have any notice. I don't have any proof of a notice. I don't have any mail. No transactions that came through my mail in regards to a notice.
Do you guys live at the same place, or you live in a different place?
She doesn't live here. She doesn't live here any longer. No, she moved in August. She moved from the property in August. We found the home and moved into the home together when she purchased it back in November of 2024.
Are you paying the mortgage now?
No, I'm not paying the mortgage currently.
Who's paying the mortgage?
I'm not 100% sure from what I'm looking at.
How do you think you can stay there, though, bro?
How do I think I can stay here? Well,
if you're not paying any rent, you don't have any lease with anybody, and it's her spot.
Well, she no longer lives here. The reason why she left is because she decided to go elsewhere. She advised me that.
So is this her place or your place?
This is her place, correct.
So just help the court understand that you're saying she moved out, you're not paying her no rent, and you just staying there. Do you plan on moving?
Yes, I do plan on moving, Your Honor.
When do you plan on vacating?
Well, I wasn't planning on moving until the court stated that I had to move from the property.
Why wouldn't you move?
Well, the whole thing is, once she left the property, she advised me that all I would have to cover is the utilities.
Now hold up, because this is where things start getting wild. Mr. Edwards admits he's not paying rent, not paying the mortgage, and doesn't even know who is. The only thing he claims? He's covering utilities. That's it. And in his mind, that somehow justifies staying in the property. But the judge isn't buying that logic, not even a little bit. He presses harder, asking the real question. How do you think you can stay there, bro? And honestly, that's what everyone watching is thinking too. No lease, no ownership, no payments, just vibes and assumptions. Meanwhile, the woman has already moved out and wants her property back. But Edwards? He's comfortable. Too comfortable. And that's exactly what's starting to work against him.
Off the basis of that, she said around January we would have to come.
Have you been paying the utilities?
Yes, and I paid the utilities, and then she cut them off. She cut utilities off a day after I paid them.
So what utilities are off at the moment?
At the moment, I had every utility turned back on. Afterwards.
In your name or her name?
In my name, correct.
How did you get them turned on in your name if you don't have a lease?
I'm not 100% sure. That's what they allow.
What did you give them to say that you lived there?
I gave them utility bills for the internet. I've been paying the internet bills since we moved in.
And that's in your name?
Correct. The internet's been in my name since the beginning of time. Yeah.
So you showed them that you were paying the internet bill, and then they figured you lived there?
Exactly. That's what happened.
Okay. Ms. Cassiano, how did you provide him the 60-day notice?
I hired an eviction company and they went ahead and stuck the notice. I actually sent an email with the attached to the email address for the court. We also had a confrontation back in October and November, and he showed the police officer the notice that he received, and he was complaining that it wasn't legit.
Okay.
He also
Did you submit that to the court for us to review?
Yes, I did through email.
Clerk, can you see if can you add that to the? I don't see it yet.
Can you also take a look at the email Jeremy sent you and look at the pornography that he sent you of me having oral sex with him?
I don't have any of that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He sent it to the.
All right, now it gets even deeper. Edward says he planned to move, but only if the court forced him to. Let that sink in. He wasn't leaving on his own. He needed a legal push. His reasoning? She told him he could stay as long as he paid utilities. But here's the problem. There's no proof of that agreement. Nothing written, nothing solid. And things escalate when he claims she shut off utilities after he paid them. That's a serious accusation, because cutting utilities can be seen as forcing someone out illegally. But even then, he managed to get them turned back on in his own name, somehow, without a lease. And the judge is clearly puzzled. Like, how are you setting up accounts at a property you don't legally control? This situation is getting shakier by the second.
He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I don't have any of those documents. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, she's saying you gave the notice. You're saying you didn't get the notice, and you're saying you're there and you're gonna be there until I tell you to go.
Well, the thing is, it's a little more complex than that.
What's more going on?
So, I mean, because I spoke with my mother about the situation, and we were trying to assume the property from her. We were trying to get.
You trying to take the property from her
by making by an agreement. It wasn't necessarily like
bro. Listen, man. How old are you?
I'm 38.
When's the last time you gave her any money to live there?
September.
$150 for a bill?
Are you guys still together?
No.
No, we're not.
When'd you break up?
When I left in August. And he had other females in my house. I paid a $2,000.
Mr. Edwards, I'm just asking you these questions while I'm waiting for this stuff to come in, because if it's her property, you ain't got no lease and you stay in there. I'm trying to figure out why you still want to stay there.
And I wasn't even asking him to pay anything for the last 5 months that he's been there by himself.
And brother, is that a do-rag?
Take that off in the court.
You know you really shouldn't rock do-rags while you're in court, brother. But
no, I completely understand. Just because I seen everyone else in the courtroom, it just seemed like, everybody was kind of, in their cars and things of that nature.
I understand. All right, I'm just waiting. Clerk, let me know if you can upload those documents.
He also, I have the house up for sale. He also just sabotaged a showing by not allowing the realtor to show the house. And that's why the last realtor, Brenda Dollars, didn't want to work with me, because she knew he would do stuff like that.
Okay.
So I have until the 31st.
It's okay. I'm just waiting to see about the notices, so just hold tight.
Okay.
Your Honor, I also have included a timeline of multiple things, harassment that I received from this woman.
To get out my house.
Property misappropriation, removing of the blinds, my privacy.
I bought them. It's my house. I could take them down if I want to.
Folks, just hold tight, man, because this is, I'm not gonna get into your relationship issue.
Yeah, no, I understand.
This is the second case I've had this evening, and I don't know why people even live it with each other no more. Because you live in a spot that you don't own and ain't paying no money towards it.
Never
She living in another spot. Now you trying to buy it from her. It just sounds like something out of a movie. But if you have not given him notice, man, he gonna get to stay. So I'm gonna just be 100. So we'll see if the notice is there.
Sure.
Now, Mr. Edwards, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna give you an opportunity, brother. Did she give you the notice or not? Because if I find a notice and you tell me she didn't give you notice, I'm gonna feel a little perturbed with you, and I'm gonna feel like you've been lying to me.
Your Honor, I have not received any notice, no certified mail, anything of that nature. This company that she's referencing, I just found them on the document.
The company I'm referencing that served you the notice? Is that what you're talking about?
The company that's on the attorney for this hearing that we're having today.
Oh, now, Mr. Edwards. Now, I don't know why I can't. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Yeah, I'd like to see what she's referencing as far as she submitted.
Me too?
Now here's where things take a sharp turn. The woman steps in with evidence. Photos of a 60-day notice posted right on the door. Time-stamped, dated, clear. And suddenly, Edwards' entire argument starts falling apart. Because now it's not just words, it's documented proof. The judge even shows the images, asking directly, "You don't remember seeing this?" And Edwards still denies it. At this point, it's looking rough for him. The judge explains this isn't criminal court. It's about which side has stronger evidence. And right now, the scale is tipping heavily in her favor. Edwards tries to suggest the notice could be fake, but without proof, that argument doesn't hold much weight. And just like that, the case starts leaning in one direction.
The same thing you were crying to the cops about.
Hold on.
I showed the officers.
Folks, just hold tight. I'm going to show you what I have, and then you guys can dispute there. Can you guys see that?
I can see it.
Yes, I do see it, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Is that your front door?
Yes, that is.
Is that address?
Yes, that is.
All right. Hold on. I got another one. There's another picture. Is that it?
That's our side door. Mm-hmm.
Now, this says October 25th, 2025. You don't remember seeing that on the door? Does anybody else live there with you?
Only him.
I have multiple people that she stated previously. I have multiple people that come here.
What? Somebody would just take it off the door for you? That says your name?
We've had break-ins and all different types of things happen in this
So
neighborhood.
somebody break in and take off a 60-day notice of termination of tenancy when that's what they stealing these days?
Someone broke in and stole sneakers from out of here. All different.
This ain't a sneaker, bro. This is a notice to leave. You don't remember seeing this? You've never seen this before.
Your Honor, I'm telling you, what I stated was the truth.
Well, so I'm going to tell you this. She has provided pictures and evidence that this was posted to the door and with a timestamp, as well as the date of the letter as well. So, I mean, this is pretty strong evidence.
I completely understand. That doesn't mean, I mean, this could be fraudulent as far as I know.
It could be, but this is why everything's evidence. It's a preponderance of the evidence. Okay. This is not a criminal case. And I'm trying to she's provided evidence that she's done the duty of the law. You're saying no. What evidence do you have to contest that?
The evidence I have to contest that I provided as well. It's many different self-eviction tactics that she utilized as far as cutting off the electric, cutting off the water, cutting off the gas.
How long did that happen? How long did you not have gas or water?
I didn't have electric or gas for approximately 4 days. The water, I was able to catch the guy outside while he was cutting it off, and he just said, fill out this paperwork. I'll keep the water on for now, but that was a scenario there.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna go through it real quick. She gave you the 60-day notice. I'm gonna side with her based on the evidence of that. Beyond you're telling me that there is these issues associated with the water and utilities that you were ultimately able to get in your name. Is there anything else you'd like to let the court know or raise?
There's several of the things that I've added. She's been harassing me, over 100 phone calls that I've received from this woman. I run a business from home. I have a marketing agency. She goes on my marketing agency groups with multiple fake pages. I submitted this stuff as well. She left comments, nasty comments, personal information on my business pages, things that clients of mine have seen.
You didn't? Okay, that's fine. And I'm trying to see if I can come up. Clerk, do we have any of that as well? Did he submit it? Did you submit that to the court?
Yes, I did.
Hold on. I'm going to see. I'm looking for it right now. Here it goes. Okay, this is a chronology of events.
Can you go to?
There's two
Can,
submissions. I'm sorry.
can
No,
you go to zip file E?
no, I don't have a zip file E here, but I do see Exhibit E, social media.
Okay.
But I don't see where there's a zip file for me to.
Okay. Well, in there, there's videos of me.
Okay, Exhibit. Well, folks, that.
Your Honor, if I attach the incorrect video, trust me, it's not.
You attached the incorrect. Is that what you're telling the court?
Of me giving oral to him.
Well, nobody else knows that, ma'am. But whoever's so you don't have to mention that, okay? You don't have to make it worse.
I'm just confused on how that would be an accident.
No, that's not.
Why would that be intentional? Why would that be intentional, Your Honor?
Well, Mr. Edwards, is there anything else? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Mr. Edwards. I've seen all types of things doing this, but anything else, Mr. Edwards?
I have multiple things in the exhibits. If there's nothing that you
what in the exhibits would you want me to look at?
I'm trying to open them up here now. I apologize. I have so many notes from the past 2 years of different harassment things and tactics that she utilized.
What pertains to the 60 days and you not getting out of the house? What pertains to this scenario?
Hold on, Ms.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
I apologize, Your Honor, but it's kind of difficult for me to maintain my focus at this point.
And why is that?
Just the consistent interjections.
Well, don't worry, I got it.
I understand.
Anything else?
I'm trying to open up the files myself just so I can get a better look at what it was all submitted. I have payment receipts that are in there, self-eviction evidence, shut-off notices in there. I
am looking at that, but some of them I can't get. Oh, I do see the gas cutoff notice. This was back in October.
Mm-hmm. And then also we have a code violation hearing. That's Exhibit F. That's supposed to be on February 17th, if I'm correct.
And what is that regarding?
This section exposes a common mistake. The defendant raises utility shoot-offs, harassment claims, and side disputes, but none of it changes the core issue. The judge clearly states that cutting utilities is improper. It also explains it doesn't override valid notice. Without a lease or rent history, there's no counterclaim that holds legal weight. Everything else becomes background noise.
But wait, Edwards isn't done. He fires back with his own claims, accusing her of harassment, cutting utilities, and even damaging his business reputation. Over 100 phone calls, fake social media accounts, personal attacks. It's a lot. And yeah, if true, that's serious. But here's the issue. It's not directly tied to the eviction itself. The judge listens, but keeps things focused. Because at the end of the day, this case is about possession of the property, not their personal drama. And then things get even more uncomfortable when inappropriate content is mentioned being sent to the court. Yeah, that escalated quickly. The judge shuts that down fast, keeping the courtroom from turning into chaos. Still, you can feel the tension rising. This is no longer just a housing dispute, it's personal.